It was lunchtime. All I wanted to do was get a few strips cut. Guys had already gone into the lunchroom. I was pushing with a push stick. Saw everything was going good. The wood bound up. The push stick broke. I fell forward. By the time I could get my hand straight up, it was too late. Saw came through here. I saw bone marrow, a ring of bone. Index finger was dangling down here. Picked it up and grabbed it. 23 weeks off work, 7 days in the hospital, 4 operations. First one, they reattached the thumb, put the index finger, pinned both of them. Tried that. 2 days later, thumb died. Index finger had to be moved to the thumb. I got out on Thanksgiving Day, and that's what I've got left. The thumb is supposed to flex like that, and it just doesn't. When I got back, I found they'd replaced 4 saws. All 4 of them, SawStop. Best thing they could have done. It gives me the peace of mind that even though I do things right and something happens, the saw's got my back.
I remember exactly when it happened. It was July 3rd, 4:30 in the afternoon on Thursday. Thursday's my time to start relaxing and take a break, so I like to work in my shop. I was pressing a piece of melamine board through the saw very carefully, and when I got to the end of the cut, I must have relaxed my hand just enough that the blade caught underneath the board and shot it behind me 30 feet, and it pulled my hand with it. I didn't want to look at it. I just closed up into a ball and held my other hand around it and walked into the house. The saw cut through the root of my thumb, through the thumb and half the thumbnail, splintered off part of my middle finger, went right through the index finger, all the way through, split it in 2 pieces, shattered all the bone, the nail, it's all gone, leaving just a powdered bone and a split finger. It was late at night. They flew me on Life Flight to a hospital in San Francisco that specialized in microscopic surgery, and they placed a pin through my joints, sutured up the fingers, put a temporary nail in there, and basically told me go heal. I'm a dentist, and my hands are critical to my profession. I was being very careful. I had the saw blade a 1/4 inch above the wood, and as I was pushing through, it literally sliced my finger in half. It's my hand. It's my profession. What I tell people is if you can't afford to lose a finger, you can afford a SawStop.
Work in the morning. It was about 8:30. I was splitting some 1x3s in half, and can't believe I did it. I grew up around a cabinet shop my grandfather owned, cut wood all my life. Probably cut my first piece of wood on a table saw when I was 10. Never cut myself before. That morning I was splitting a 1x3, was reaching down to get the wood away from the blade, got distracted by a car in the driveway and got my finger in the blade. First thing I did is look at my finger, saw there was just a little cut out of it, and said, wow, the saw really does work. The people at SawStop call that a finger save.
The SawStop Professional Cabinet Saw combines SawStop's patented safety system with class-leading quality and performance, making it ideal for avid hobbyists and small shop professionals. In addition to unmatched safety and dust collection, SawStop's Professional Cabinet Saw offers a host of other features, including convenience, precision engineering, and durability that make it the right saw to get the job done. A good fence is essential to accurate cutting. The Professional Cabinet Saw comes with 3 fence and rail choices to fit both the size of your shop and your cutting needs. The 30-inch rip capacity is matched up with the nimble and strong premium fence, and the 36 and 52-inch rail lengths come with SawStop's famous T-Glide fence. It's made of heavy gauge steel, which makes it rigid and accurate. On all SawStop fences, a magnified indicator lens makes it easy to see measurements down to a 32nd of an inch. Widely spaced glide plates and an infinitely adjustable rail provide flawless travel along the extension table. The zero clearance insert supports the wood along the cut and reduces tear out and chip out. The Professional Cabinet Saw offers a couple of mobility choices. With fully welded quarter-inch steel construction, high-grade wheels and casters, and 1-foot operation, the professional mobile base makes it easy to maneuver the saw, even with a 52-inch extension table. 2 wheels are housed inside the cabinet to reduce footprint, and the saw's cabinet rests securely on the ground when the mobile base is disengaged. And for those seeking the ultimate in mobility, upgrade to the industrial mobile base. Designed because no other base could handle the mass of the industrial cabinet saw, this 1,000-pound capacity base offers the ultimate in ease and mobility. 3 quick pumps of the hydraulic piston raises the saw, and the 4 independent polyurethane wheels turn at your direction in any direction. Then simply release the piston, and the saw lowers safely to rest directly on the floor. A simple conversion kit makes this base a perfect fit for your professional cabinet saw. The professional cabinet saw's true vertical gas-assisted elevation system makes raising and lowering the blade a breeze. The trunnions and motor are perfectly balanced for precise tilt adjustments, providing consistent and precise blade alignment at all elevations. Not only does this improve the accuracy of your cuts, it also reduces the risk of binding and kickback. The table is machine ground to the tightest tolerances from a solid piece of cast iron, and beveled edges prevent scratching of delicate surfaces. The poly V-ribbed belts transfer more power to the blade for better cuts with less vibration. And the powder-coated steel cabinet resists rust and corrosion to ensure lifelong reliability. The SawStop Professional Cabinet Saw is built to work with any kind of wood for any kind of cut, including rips, crosscuts, angled cuts, beveled cuts, wide cuts, and narrow cuts. Our customers often say they bought this saw for its safety features, but fell in love with its quality. The SawStop Professional Cabinet Saw, designed by woodworkers to provide extraordinary safety, quality, and performance that truly sets it apart from other table saws. When the saw is on, it's constantly on the lookout for change. Each SawStop saw has a brake cartridge just underneath the blade, and through the arbor, the saw introduces a small electrical signal onto the blade. When the woodworker touches the blade, their body absorbs that electrical signal. A digital signal processor in the brake cartridge detects the change and triggers the release of a heavy-duty spring, forcing an aluminum brake into the spinning blade. The saw blade goes from 4,000 RPM to 0 almost instantly. The blade's momentum forces it to retract below the table, and the motor is automatically shut off. All of that happens in less than 5 milliseconds. 10 times faster than a car's airbag. 10 times faster than your reflexes can respond to danger. Fast enough to turn a life-changing event into a minor cut. And all without damaging the saw. After activation, it's a new cartridge, a new blade, and 5 minutes. And you're back in business.
The SawStop sliding crosscut table combines SawStop's precision engineering and industry-leading quality with elegant and simple design. The result is a smooth sliding table that delivers easy, repeatable, and accurate results every time. The T6 aircraft-grade aluminum that makes up this beautiful table is finished with sleek black anodizing. Choose the traditional mounting for a full 48-inch crosscut, or flush mount the table and keep 36 inches of crosscut capacity. Either way, the mounting holes are pre-drilled to fit the contractor, professional, and industrial models. It's made to fit your SawStop saw. And it's built to perform. The table is solid with multiple large bearings for smooth travel under load. But it's the elegance and simplicity of the design that's perhaps the most striking, starting with the fence. Adjust the angle with one twist of a single oversized knob. This miter gauge is the largest you'll find and measures to plus or minus 60 degrees. That means more precise cuts. The fence is oversized for easy control and quickly slides out to 58 inches. These large flip stops with adjustable scale and magnified lenses make it even easier to get accurate, repeatable cuts every time. And even though the design is simple, adjustability is everywhere. Easily change the proximity of the fence to the blade, or simply add a sacrificial fence. In fact, the fence itself can be locked down anywhere along the length of the sliding table. Easy, repeatable, accurate results. Cut with confidence with the SawStop sliding crosscut table.